Hi guys, it's Miss Amelia. I have a fun book for you guys today. It is 100 billion trillion stars. Can you imagine so many of anything by Seth Fishman, illustrated by Isabel Greenberg. So I picked this book because it's a little bit different. It's got a math component, and also since we talked about Earth last week, it kind of correlates with that. After I read this book, I'm also going to read a little bit, tiny little bit from the solar system. The reason why I'm going to read a little bit of this book as well is because I would challenge you guys on Friday, if you come to our Zoom meeting, I would really like to do a chain story that revolves around the solar system. So all the different planets. I've been missing your chain stories. You guys are so awesome at them. Your imaginations make my little librarian heart soar. So let's get into 100 billion trillion stars. This is a fun book. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, let me get a little closer so you can see. Let me tell you a secret. The sun is just a star. Oh, goodness gracious. And there are maybe 100 million billion trillion stars. Circling around our star is a planet that is blue and green. Us. Blue because 370 billion gallons of water. Green because it's covered in 3 trillion trees. On the other side of the planet, where the sun isn't shining, you can see bright lights like little stars all over its surface. Those are the lights that come from 2,500,000 cities and towns and villages filled with people. Even some reading books. Just like you. $7,500,000,000 people live in those cities and on that planet. But do you want to know another secret? So do 10 quadrillion ants. The strange thing is that 7,500,000,000 humans weigh about the same as 10 quadrillion ants. My goodness gracious. Which is still only a small fraction or portion of the 13 million billion pounds the planet itself weighs. That's heavy enough to make a big dip into space and pull the moon into orbit, where it circles and circles the Earth, 240,000 miles away. This dip is a force called gravity. Gravity is also what pulls you back to the ground when you try to jump to the moon. "240 miles is about 10 times around the Earth, or almost 420 million. Use. Or dogs, or smallish snakes, or guitars, or baseball bats lined up head to foot." That's a silly analogy. Now take a deep breath and hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do that another, 6,307,200 times, and you'll be a year older. Or don't. You'll be a year older in 31,536,000 seconds. Anyways, this entire world is filled with crazy numbers, built one on top of the other, making it whole and complete. There are about 1,620 trillion raindrops in an average thunderstorms. The highest wave ever surfed was as tall as a 10-story building. The average person walks something like 100,000 miles in their lifetime, or 5 times around the world. The great white shark has about 300 teeth. You have 20, but will have 32 when you get older. This one I think is really interesting. Only 546 people have been in space. The longest a person has spent in space at one time is 437 days. There are probably at least 37 billion rabbits in the world. In the course of an average lifetime, you might eat up to 70 pounds of bugs. Ooh, yucky. The tallest building in the world is 2,722 feet tall. It is in Dubai. By the time you're reading this book, almost every single number in it will have changed, getting bigger or smaller right before your eyes. Even the number of stars. I can tell you one more secret about something you can find somewhere among the 100 million stars. There is only one of you right here, right now. So I love that book. I think it's really cool. I will read a little bit of what the author had to say about an explanation of how in the whole wide world I know the number of stars or ants or raindrops. These numbers are sort of, definitely, almost true. The numbers change so quickly, to give an exact number would be impossible. What she did use, and he used, the authors, the people that were collaborating on this book, they used different types of intelligent guesswork, scientific articles, math, and that sort of thing. So they're building on what they already knew. So it's always changing, which I think is really cool. And I think it's really cool for you guys to know that as well. So I hope you please, if you have any comments or questions on any book that I read, please feel free to email me or text me or call me. I'm here, y'all. I'm around. I just can't believe I just said y'all. So if you need anything, I'm here. The last thing I want to read, because as I said, I would really like to do a chain story with you guys about the planets of the Earth. So we're just going to go through the planets of the Earth, listen to me, the planets of our solar system. So we're going to go through them really quickly. So we have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, which is dwarf planet. Sorry, guy. Anyways, you guys let me know if you need anything. I'm always here, amelia.glaw@gmail.com, or you guys should have my phone number. Like I said, I'm around. I hope you guys are having a good time with your families, spending a lot of time outside. I know we've been doing that. Pollen's been getting to me a whole bunch, but other than that, it's been great. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.